This inward and outward flow of divine energy and frequencies is really the breath of the Holy Spirit through our entire temple. We know that our chakras as energy centers are very important in our life, our spiritual life. And they, of course, relate to the glands in our body temple that are essential for homeostasis and for the workings of every organ and system in our bodies. Sometimes we think that the chakras are more receptive and receiving energies, yet they're also energy centers for sending energies. So as we breathe, I believe that our chakras actually breathe. There's the out-breath, the in-breath, the receiving of divine energies through prayer meditation from divine sources. And then as we emanate light, love, virtues, etc., they can pour forth from our chakras as a blessing to others. So this inward and outward flow of divine energy and frequencies is really the breath of the Holy Spirit through our entire temple, not just through our lungs, through every chakra, crown, third eye, throat, heart, solar plexus, seat of the soul, base of the spine, or root chakra. And then we have the crystal ray chakras in our hands, our feet, and our thymus, the 5 points that Christ was pierced with the nails or the spear. And these are kind of secret or special chakras where initiates who are advancing on their spiritual path are able to access the mother energies. So really the first 7 are more Alphian, if you'd like to call that. And the 5 crystal ray chakras are more the night side or the mother aspect of the chakras in our system that allow us to do special work and engage in more subtle aspects of our spiritual nature and our essence that is more mystical. So I think we're all mystics. Do you consider yourself a mystic? Yeah. I mean, all of us grew up maybe in ways that people didn't understand us, or we didn't necessarily understand other people, or why there was this planet where people hurt each other or kill or say mean things and all that. And it's like you came here and you wondered, is this my home? Is this really my home? I don't feel that this is normal. This isn't what I kind of signed up for. Yet we did sign up for this, and I think many of us came from other planetary systems and dimensions, and here we are. Well, the crystal ray chakras that the mother energies are focused within and concentrated in are very important to utilize at this time of Earth's history to deal with these really intense things that are happening, to rise above them and to deal with them from a more universal approach that's more, disconnected from the unreality and connected to the reality of who we truly are. So when we sing bhajans, when we engage in deep meditation and supernal devotion to God, where we kind of sequester ourselves away from the world, go into the great silence, and through that stillness we go deeper and deeper into the infinite resources of our true self, that is when I believe that we can receive the keys to the kingdom, or let's say the answers to so many problems, dilemmas, situations, why things are happening, why, our spouse is ill, or maybe we are, why we're going through what we're going through, because it's all part of what we planned of our life to live in order to get closer to God and to become godlike. We signed up for all this, so we can't blame anybody else. We create our universe. We create our life. We've created the path before we incarnated that we would walk in, who we would meet, what the initiations would be, what the hard tests would be, and especially what those things that we hadn't overcome in past lives that we chose now to overcome. Yet beyond that even, there's this grace and this presence that is there all the time, where we can go into the infinite and be beyond all the drama and the karma of this world. This is the 0 point that even science is talking about now. It's the infinite point of divine reality. It is that sacred space. Even at the center of the galaxies, they say there's a black hole. Well, is it really evil? No. It's the Divine Mother in the receptive mode that draws all unto her. I mean, if you study any physics now, they know there's a black hole in the center of every galaxy. And if you read the books on Transylvanian Sunrise series from Romania, they speak of a black sun in the center of the earth, the sun of even pressure. It's not black in terms of being evil. It's just that it's a different type of sun. So we all have things to deal with, to answer, to master, to overcome. I believe that the grace that we access through stillness, through divine receptivity, and using these crystal ray chakras, our hands, our feet, our thymus, where we have keys to endeavor to go beyond maybe what we thought was possible in our spiritual life, can happen. And then, voila, the magic just happens. Do you feel that you've had magic in your life? White magic, not black magic, but white magic happen because you were receptive and you were listening, or something happened and you weren't so outwardly active that something just magical happened? How many people have had that experience? I think all of us. And it can be an ongoing thing if we set aside the time to get still and to feel the deeper aspects of our true nature, which are always there for us to experience, to know, and to utilize for our divine plan to be self-realized through givingness, service to others, and especially love. So the chakras, these energy centers, do you feel your chakras spinning now a little bit more than when you first came tonight through the giving of the bhajans? Do you feel a greater fire within you building? Do you feel more spiritual energy coalescing, that you just want to go out from here and share it with the world or help others in some magical way? I mean, every event that we have, I always feel that I come away from it with so many blessings and graces that that's all I really care to do, is be a vehicle, a vessel to have the light flow and have the light grow and have the light bestow its divine love, light, levity to anybody that's willing to receive it, right? Willing to receive it. So the Divine Mothers are these cosmic receptors so that the energies of the great central sun, Alpha and Omega, or let's say Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, can come and be precipitated in such a way that the Divine Mother, through her magic, can grace people with so many amazing blessings. And, Yogananda, I was born on Yogananda's birthday, January 5th. He loved the Divine Mother to the point where every prayer he would give to the Divine Mother was answered because of his devotion to the Divine Mother. If you develop that same level of devotion to the Divine Mother in any of her guises, where you are one with her, she will, I assure you, answer your prayers, your requests that are righteous, that are not selfish, but that are, appropriate as soon as possible. She will. I guarantee it. Not David guaranteeing it. The Divine Mothers will guarantee it. Yet you have to develop this relationship through humility, through purity of motive and heart, and through constancy on the path. Constancy is very important. So I think that many of you wouldn't be here had you not already developed a tremendous amount of this divine resource. It really is a divine resource where, like Saint Anthony of, who's the Anthony that we heard? Well, not Padua, the other one. Saint Anthony of, the one that Boyd sent me the book on. What? Saint Francis of Paola. Saint Francis of Paola. If you haven't read that book, this saint was amazing. Every prayer he gave was answered in the most magical, miraculous ways that you can imagine. Saint Francis of Paola. You can hardly even get the book anymore. I reread it, and it is just so amazing. I feel like if I could touch a tenth of what this saint was able to do, I'd be, a miracle worker, and not, God through me. So I think, do we all desire to be a better servant, able to maybe heal more, God in us heal more powerfully, maybe relieve people of so many problems in their life? How do we do that? How do we access greater light, love, and joy to do that? Through our own purity. We have to be pure and pure and pure. We don't demonstrate it to the world. We don't talk about it outwardly. We just live that pure life to be able to be a clear pane through which God, the Holy Spirit, the Divine Mother, can just activate things, energize people, and perform the most beautiful things. So let's pledge today to try to be pure in our thoughts, feelings, words, deeds, maybe our diet. If I know I can be a little pure here. But Yogananda was a little heavy, so it was not, he was a little chubby only because he would go places, people would feed him so much food. It was part of the culture that you didn't refuse to eat what somebody offered. So, that's my excuse. My wife is a great cook, and I have to watch out. So, but she always says, David, it's your choice if you put it in your mouth. So a little levity here is fun.